Hello everyone and welcome to my QuickBooks bookkeeping series. In this series, I will be teaching how to set up and use QuickBooks for all your bookkeeping needs in your small business. Please like my videos and subscribe for more videos like this. The chart of accounts is a list of accounts that helps you group your financial activities into different categories such as banking transactions, that is making a payment from or receiving a payment into a bank account. Asset transactions, for example, when you purchase a generator or computer for your business. Liabilities, an example is when you order supplies for your business on credit or when you take a loan from a bank. Owner equity, when you make cash investments into the business or when you draw cash from the business, also known as owner draw. Other account categories include income, that is accounts for monies you earn from sales of your products or services. Expenses, that is accounts for monies you spend to run your business. Your expenses are further separated into two broad categories, that is cost of goods sold accounts or direct expense accounts and indirect expense accounts, also known as general expenses. Cost of goods sold or COGS refers to expenses which are directly incurred to generate revenue. For example, if you produce dresses, the expenses incurred in buying raw materials with which you produce these dresses, e.g., the fabric, the buttons, the threads, as well as expenses incurred in paying the salaries of the tailors who sew these dresses, are called cost of goods sold or direct expenses. Other expenses like your bookkeeping expenses, stationery used in drafting designs, etc., legal expenses, etc., will fall under general or indirect expenses because these expenses are not directly used to generate revenue. The chart of accounts is at the heart of all your bookkeeping activities as it helps you categorize your assets, liabilities, earnings, and expenses properly so you can generate reports which tell you how your business is doing. These reports can also be used to source loans from lenders or for sourcing grants, and they help you in determining correct tax for filing. The balance sheet accounts include all asset accounts, liability accounts, and owner equity accounts, while the profit and loss accounts are the income accounts and the expense accounts. Now let's go to QuickBooks very quickly and see how all of these come together. First, let's sign into QuickBooks. Select QuickBooks, then Chart of Accounts on the left-hand menu. You can close the menu bar to give yourself more room to work. The Chart of Accounts shows a list of all the default accounts in QuickBooks. You can customize these accounts to suit your business requirements. On this list, you can find the account name, the account type, the detail type, the tax rates, and balance on each account on the account list. As you can see on my screen, I use account numbers for easy identification of my accounts. You can choose to not use these and can disable them. To disable them, go to Settings, that is the gear at the top right hand corner. Select Account and Settings, then select Advanced. You can see here I have enabled account numbers turned on. Click on it to either enable it or to disable account numbers. Remember to save your changes when done. If you will be using account numbers, you should decide on the range of account numbers you'd like to use for each category of accounts. For example, for bank accounts, I can decide to use 10,000 to 19,999. For accounts receivable, I can decide to use 20000 to 29999. For asset accounts, I can decide to use 30000 to 39999. Do the same for current accounts, fixed assets, and non-current assets. That is, select ranges for each of these different types of asset accounts within the range already selected for assets. If our asset accounts will be within the range of 30000 and 39999, current assets could be from 30000 to 32999. Fixed assets can be from 33000 to 35999, and non-current assets can be from 36000 to 38999. See, all of these different categories of asset account fall within the general account range that I have created for my assets. For liabilities, feel free to select a range of account numbers to use, as seen in the screenshot. Do the same for your current liabilities and the non-current liabilities, as well as owner equity. Also, do the same for your income and expense accounts, your cost of sale accounts, and your other expenses. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to help reach others who may find my videos useful.